The other day there, somebody asked about a street, was it Galloway Street, which used to be over here? Galloway Street. I just remember it as a kid. The Scottish Milk Marketing Board, they built that building on the land. Galloway Street. So, this is Underwood Road. These are all new apartments. Well, not that new, but they've been there for about maybe 6-7 years now, 7-8 years. And of course there's St James Church, beautiful building as well. And that's the Destructors in there. Galloway Street, I think Galloway Street was in there. Galloway Street, or was it this side? I can't remember, you know. Oh, I know of it because it had a reputation for being a rough area. Aye. That's where the Scottish Milk Marketing Board used to be. It's now a big bus depot. They repair the buses in there. Galloway Street was either here or over there. I can't remember. But I'm in the right area because I remember my dad speaking about it, telling me, oh aye, Galloway Street, oh aye, oh, I know it's done that way. You get mugged. Stole 3 bob off you. Steal your gyro. I think it was here, Galloway Street. I think this is where it was. Maybe somebody could correct me, somebody a bit older than me. I'm only 61, 62. It was around about 63, 64 they built the thing down. And then they built the Milk Marketing Board over there in the 60s. That's no longer there as well, it's gone. And this used to be a garage years ago, a fuel station, as you can see. It was an old fuel station. That's lovely, that building, that's St James's Church. It's a sin in it. A lot of these buildings are not getting used anymore because people don't go to church. They don't go. All these other religions that are coming into the country, so people are mixed up, you know, they don't know which is which. God loves you. Anyway, that used to be the water board in there, Scottish Water Board. That was their premises for years. They moved it about 15 years ago. It's now a van hire car sales place. See it? And here's the boy Stuart, Thomas Stewart Builders, the Stewarts from Fergusley. Peter Thompson, I know him. Peter used to work with him, didn't you, Peter? Anyway, I met Peter today. This is Kerr Street, looking up Kerr Street. Nice old tenements. And here we are, we're just approaching the bridge here. And then just down there at the corner you've got Caledonia Street, and then further up we've got the courthouse. Anyway, hello Jim Reid, how you doing, Jim? Jim says I'm a nutter because I'm talking to myself. Well, I am talking to myself when you think it, Jim, but at the end of the day, I'd rather talk than you get these videos on YouTube, people putting on videos of Paisley and they don't say anything. I just talk because it makes it more interesting. Aye, thanks for the smile. That girl gave me a nice smile. Nice leg shame about the face. There was Bobby Graham's, remember Bobby Graham's hairdresser? I think Bobby sadly died. If Kirsty's watching, I think Kirsty McCorkindale. Kirsty, if you're watching this, I know you're on Fergusley. I think that was one of your relations, wasn't it? I remember you telling me, Kirsty. I used to go in there and get my hair cut. It was quite expensive, but he always done a good job. Specialist hairdresser. So if you wanted a perm done, you know, back in the 80s, get your perm so you look like Graham Souness, you know. The big bushy moustache and that, you know. Thought you were cool. Cool in the caftan, love and peace, man. And that was the old St James Garage. It's now called Sugar Shack. They sell ice cream. A lot of ice cream parlours popping up all over the place. on St James Street. This building here, I think it's been here for well over 30 years, but it's fairly a new building. It's St James House, it's called. It never used to be. I think there used to be an old factory here, if my memory serves me right. Anyway, I'd like to thank everybody on all the groups around Paisley, Paisley Buddies, Fergusley Memories, Glenburn, Shortroods Community, Seattle, Foxbar, whatever. I'm sure there's other memory groups I could add to. It helps to promote your videos, and a couple of my videos are doing quite good. One's at 1,300 and something, and other one's around about 600-700. So it works if you promote your videos on Facebook. Here we are, we're coming up, what's the name of it? Oh, I forget the name of this again. Horace's Churchill, was it? No, is it? Oh, my memory's terrible. Looking up towards the Witch's Hat, as I called it. There used to be loads of old garages in here, in the back here, under these arches. Oakshaw Brae, that's it, this is the Brae. Oakshaw Brae, that's it. See, I get the other one mixed up, the one that's down towards Welsh Street. It goes right up the side past the old John Nielsen Institute. Hear the echo. Hello, hello, yodeling. Oh, there used to be an old garage in there. The old arches used to be old garages in there, old cars. Oh. And this bit here, I used to climb this when I was a wee boy. Me and my twin brother would go up here and we'd walk along the railway track to Fergusley, and I remember getting stopped with the police and they chased us. There's an old graveyard in there, the Gaelic graveyard, that's it. We're just at the corner of Hunter Street. Aye, Hunter Street. And who remembers this building here? It's the Student Union's building. This is where you used to have to come and sign on back in the 60s. You got up the stairs. I can remember coming down with my dad and he would sign on when he wasn't working. It was called the means test then. They didn't call it the DHSS or Social Security or anything like that. You get in there, Job Centre Plus. It was called the Labour Exchange, that's it, Labour Exchange. It was in there, and you get in there, up the stairs, sign on, and they would ask you things, and the next minute they would come out and give you your cash on hand, your rent money, your benefit money, whatever it was. I remember that. It wasn't until about 1970 they changed it to Department of Health and Social Security, and then they started sending you gyro checks. Murren dog training. That used to be a nursery. It was a nursery for a while as well, wasn't it? Aye. Dooley's Bikes, no longer at that shop. It's now in Cossey Street, just up across for the old, what's that pub again? Corkers, across the road for the old Corkers pub. Dooley's, famous Paisley family, Dooley's Cycles. I got my first bike out of there, my first mountain bike, 20 years ago. A Diamondback, and I've still got it. I hardly use the thing. I paid £800 for it, and I've still got it. Aluminium, beautiful bike. Maybe once I feel a bit better, I'll maybe start cycling again. Maybe next summer. Do the West Highland Way. Get lost. Here we are, we're just approaching. This is Moss Street. Yeah, even that Indian restaurant is shut down. No, upstairs is opened. There's an upstairs bit there, it's the Indian by Nature. Right, and that used to be Bryce's. I think that was that no Bryce's television shop. You could get a television, a radio, hi-fi. There used to be I can remember all the old hi-fis and televisions that was in the window, and your dad would come along and go, "That's a nice telly, that, isn't it, son? It's got 4 channels." In fact, you've only got 3 channels, Dad. I remember right there, used to have all the televisions and radios and stuff, and there used to be a gun, Pritchard's was it called, or Pictures, or Pritchard's gun shop. It was this old fishing tackle guns and stuff like that. And one night there was a bloody siege in it, back in the 80s. I wish my memory was as good as what it used to be. To be honest with you, I'm struggling to remember things at times. And that's the back route into the railway station, Gilmer Street. I'm just ad-libbing as I go along, just remembering things. Take my time. Hopefully I can get home. Get my dinner. Mince tonight, by the way, mince and tatties. Good Scottish delicacy. You're no Scottish if you've not had mince and tatties, eh? What's for dinner tonight, Ma? Mince and tatties, son. Brilliant. Gives a big dollop of tatty. Aye. Any turnip with it? With a bit of butter? So, hopefully you've enjoyed my wee video. I'll upload it very shortly, and you can give me a few likes. Give me a few likes if you want to sort of subscribe to the channel. It's my brother's channel. My brother sadly died just over 5 years ago. So I found his wee book, and I found all his phone numbers and his passwords. So, love you, brother. Thanks, Robert. So I'm doing this in his memory, uploading the videos to his YouTube channel. Right, thank you. Give us a like and give us a follow if you want. Speak to you all soon. Uncle Joe signing off. TTFN for now.